Cool. I think we are live. Hopefully the audio is working. For another Old World Fanatics hobby hour. It's just myself at the moment. Andrew is, I think, popping in a couple of minutes late, maybe. But I thought I'll kick it off. Just checking if everything looks right. I think it looks right. I don't know. But if anyone is out there, as you guys dribble in, just leave me a comment. Tell us that you can hear us, I guess. Because I did fiddle with some things accidentally for another video I was doing, and now I don't know if I've broken anything. But anyway, I'm in the middle of rebasing a bunch of orcs. Oh, cool. Can see and hear you, my friend. Thank you, Artist Turn. Awesome. Welcome. Are you guys doing any hobby? That's what I would like to know. But anyway, I'm going to pick up my camera. This is going to be really bad, but let's see if it works. Because I can't really move what I've got under the camera. Hang on, let me just do this just to show you. Oh, Santa Fe, New Mexico. Nice. I want to get over to New Mexico one day. Planning on a Vegas trip next year? No, year after, for my 20th anniversary. So that'd be cool. But yeah, heap of night goblins that I've pulled off the base. Sorry for the shaking. I swear I've got Parkinson's. And black orcs. But I've got a heap of bases that I've already primed, and I need to start dry brushing, and then I'll start gluing some dudes back on. So that's what I'm going to be doing at the moment. Hey, Matt. And Miss Junk Bits is back as well. Land of Enchantment. Right. Yeah, not going to be good. Couple of US trips I want to get over to, actually, in the next year or so. For those who do or don't follow the NFL draft, my team, the Steelers, just got given the draft for 2026, so I might go to. That will be a cool trip if I ended up doing that. But yeah, nothing. No US trips at the moment this year, anyway. Brooklyn, yeah, you can skip. I've been to no, not Brooklyn. Went to Hoboken. That's over in New Jersey, isn't it? When I was in New York last, but that was 10 years ago. Actually, I'm up to Bali next week. So if you follow our podcast, I'm not on. Hang on, what's next week? No, I'm on next week with Andrew and Josh, but the week after I'm in Bali. So me and Josh keep switching when we're available. Cool. So yeah, if you're doing any hobby, let me know what you're doing. I'm going to start dry brushing Night Goblin bases. So I've already primed all these guys, all 25s. Yeah, it is. It was a shithole. It was the Steelers bar I went over to with my wife. Actually, that was on our anniversary. That was our wedding. God, that might have been 20 years ago or 18 years ago. I think that was our wedding, our honeymoon. Either that or the trip we did before. I can't remember. And Steelers were playing, so we went to a bar to watch. They weren't playing in New York. But anyway, I am going to doing which one? Yeah, well, I've got no orcs and goblins look cool. I've just been spending all my time doing the Tomb King, so now I'm like, it's time to get these things rebased so I can play. And Andrew's got a pretty competitive dwarf list that he wants me to throw at the toughest list I've got against it. So I'm starting to think about and deliberately do it against his dwarf, like target it deliberately against his dwarf list. So I'm thinking plenty of fanatics, black orcs, just stuff and lots of armor, whatever I can get for armor piercing, and just try and destroy his dwarf. So he's not on yet, so I haven't told him the list. But if you got ideas, what's the best orc and goblin thing to kill dwarfs? Because I should take it, whatever it is. So I'm just going to drag my dry brushing thing on here. Cool. What do I want to use? Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, so with these ones, though, I primed a heap of bases, but I've got heaps of these little resin, I don't know, fungus stuff and all that. So we'll paint them after. Obviously, I'll just get the dry brushing done and then cut the ends off these guys and start gluing them back on, and then I'll probably actually finish the bases. I just want to do and this again. I don't know if you guys have seen some of my painting things on orcs. I wouldn't probably do the old sand method. It's just all my other stuff is done that way. So I'm just going to do exactly the same. These days, some of these technical paints, I just think, man, it's just easier just to use that. I'll have to do 3 different colors and all this sort of stuff that I do with my current ones, but I hope Andrew turns up. Unfortunately, he's on daddy daycare today, I think, so he's just trying to get his daughter settled in. Usually we do this early in the week, but then I was busy, so we'll try to get one in anyway. And we're doing a Dark Elf review with one of our patrons, hopefully tomorrow, so it might be out in a couple of days. Dark Elves probably aren't the most popular in Old World at the moment, but we thought let's check them out. And then when Josh is back, we're going to do Bretonnian. So finally try to catch up on some of these faction reviews we've been doing. Chariots are good, yeah. I know, to me, it's like, I don't know, I want to bring Manglers too, but then I'm worried they're going to get shot off. But they're so much fun, so I don't know. And or Giants. I was thinking like one, now I can't remember what I can fit in rare. Hey, can you fit... Actually, can you fit 2 Giants and 2 Manglers? No, maybe you can't. I can't remember how much they all are. That would be cool. Oh, here he is. Oh, yeah. Can you hear me, man? They can hear me, so I know I'm working, hopefully.
How's that?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sweet. I was trying to get in before. I was like, it's not working. I sent you a message. And it was just because I've got to go.
I don't send you the link. Yeah.
No, in StreamYard, I didn't swap over the accounts. So still in my account because my daughter makes videos.
Yeah.
It's all right. I'm here now. I'm here. What a mess.
Trying to work out what orc stuff to bring to kill your dwarves.
Ooh.
You know how you said to...
I shouldn't be here.
Bring...
Yeah.
No,
try and bring...
try bring something hard. And I was just like, oh, what should, you know... I think that's what... I think that'll be a good game, I reckon. But
lots of fanatics and black orcs.
Yeah, well, that's right. I mean, that's why I'm doing all these night goblins back up or rebasing. I was debating whether or not Manglers, but then I was thinking, can you fit 2 Manglers and 2 Giants in a list? I don't know. I'd have to look at the points. Problem is, you don't want to. Yeah. Starting scale. Painted up a test storm. Oh yeah, show us, Matty. Yeah, well, I mean, I think Andrew's on his 3rd Skaven army.
Yeah. First for Old World, but.
Yeah.
What core are you running, Matty? That's what I want to know. It's the core choice. You're just running big storm vermin blocks, because you need to run to the clan rats is like you have to run it for 2,000 points, but clan rats kind of suck a bit.
Oh, so is it 0 to... Is it 1 plus per 1,000? Is it?
Yeah, 0 to 1 per 1,000. Yeah. Sorry, 1 plus. Yeah, what you said.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you run 2 big. It's still researching. I don't know if you run 2 big clan rat blocks or just try and just run 2 small blocks. Hey, Josh. And then just suck them up and put them on the flanks.
Yeah, right. And so storm vermin can be core. You don't have to like take a certain thing to get them core or anything.
No, yeah. I think you're
actually
allowed.
Were they always core anyway?
Pretty sure.
You know,
I think there's limitation to it from memory.
Yeah.
But it might only be maybe 1.
Oh, and you need them in 20s.
Yeah,
so you can't even have... Right, okay.
You can't even have little flankers. You got to have like full on.
I mean, you probably want it because you probably need some leadership, like with Warband, whatever the hell it is, I'm assuming.
Yeah. It's just like oh no, my daughter let my dog in. The giant rats are just so good and Storm Vermin, a little bit expensive, but they're still pretty good. So yeah, it's like, do they have a new name for Skaven Slayer? Oh,
I think they dropped them, didn't they?
yeah, they got rid of them completely.
Yeah. And do you reckon that is that an IP, not an IP, but like a PC thing that they don't want slaves as such? Is that something? Because it seems like Games Workshop is sort of trying to do that a bit more.
Yeah, but it's a bit weird because I've heard they were trying to do that with Slanesh, like trying to get them a bit more PG,
Uh-huh.
but
Yeah.
they're still not very PG.
And what are you doing, Andrew?
I am sticking
He's
my
doing?
Rangers down.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's because that's what's different in your list. You're going with Rangers over. I
I'll
don't. Well,
try them.
your
Yeah.
list, but
Yeah, I'll give you my list. Oh, well, basically, it's exactly the same. I just dropped the Warriors and swapped them
yeah,
out
okay.
for 13 Rangers or something.
Yeah. So you've got like 2 big blocks still, and then the 3 units of Vine Drakes plus these Rangers, plus the
Yeah,
gyros.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, what I had last time. The only thing I was thinking about, I won't probably do it for our first game, but I was thinking about dropping the Iron Breakers and
Oh, yeah.
running Hammerers.
Yep. Yep.
But we'll see. The only good thing about
Oh,
Iron Breakers is they won't die as easy as
remind me,
Hammers.
Matt, to have a look at that. I can bring it up on screen. I might just finish these 10 dry brushes of these bases, and then I'll try bring it up. He posted the Storm Vermin pick.
Oh yeah, sweet. Did you catch the pod, Maddie? The last episode? I think Kendall was running we're just discussing the comp he's sort of running, so how he's going to manage that. So obviously it's a little bit in contrast to what you did, but obviously now I think it's good. Probably a bit further along with sort of knowing the meta, if there is one.
Yeah.
So I don't mind. I mean, either way, I don't care so much. I think TOs can do whatever they want. I'm not
Yep.
really too phased. I just I think just support the TOs because it's like it's a
Oh,
lot of
exactly.
effort.
It's a thankless job. I know. Yeah.
Yeah. As
I
long as
know. We
like
got that
everybody knows the
on
rules.
YouTube today, which you're always going to get people's opinions. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
But yeah, like if as long as you've got enough advance warning and you know what you're going in for, and like something like
Yeah.
DBAD, like Castle Assault, where it's a bit more, TO comped, so to speak. We just got to just send him a message. It's not hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like that's like just a more of a friendly environment where it's like if you had no comp,
Yeah.
then
Absolutely.
it's
Yeah.
more of a open. So like, everybody can take that, but it's probably not as friendly to first time, you know. So yeah,
Yeah.
like you said, it's all about the atmosphere, isn't it? It's like it's a different sort of atmosphere.
Yeah.
Um,
And to be honest, like, I mean, that guy who commented about the Chaos Dragon, like, I'm probably of the same opinion. Like, I haven't really seen. I mean, having said that, we haven't seen the Chaos Dragon sort of win, so to speak, but we have seen that the majority of the top tables have
yeah.
the podiums have at least something big dragony thing in them. But
Yeah. Or one of
it is,
those lists that is hard to counter. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. Okay, I'm gonna actually have more to dry brush than just that. But anyway, I'll try to find Maddie's picture and then I'll go back to that.
And board it around a bit. A little boy killing.
Let's have a look.
Handle the shooting. What shooting did he have, Matty? Was it just heaps?
So I'm just fiddling around with login. Login.
Is this to get the storm vermin?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sweet. I should have done that. I'm just being lazy.
Might do that more often because I haven't prepped the Discord thing. I probably should have that because people do send us stuff. I probably should next time. I'll have it
I'm not
logged in,
even on,
ready to get it.
yeah, I'm not even on Discord on my bloody computer. 2 organ guns, a cannon, 2 gyros, 10 thunderers, a block of longbeards, and a block of iron breed. Oh yeah. Yeah, those organ guns could do some damage.
Here we go.
First 1,000-point game. That is a good sized game for a first game. 1,000 points. I think 2,000 points. I think we went straight. Did we go straight to 2,000 or 1,500? Gomo, our first game.
And we went.
And it still took a while.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh geez, 16 shots a turn. Yeah, that'd
There's
hurt.
the
Most ogres toughness 4.
yeah,
Oh,
that's a good test model, man. I like it.
That is good.
It looks like a fairly simple paint job too, like as in it's about to replicate that.
Yeah. What do you know the contrast for that red? That's really good red. I might try because I wanted something similar with my storm vermin, but I wanted to have just like rags, like brown, but obviously everyone's got brown, so that's like nice because it looks a bit different.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see what he says. I like with the with this guy, like my the newer Black Orky, that guy, you know, that the new one.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do him in that red armor because I've got a Morglum neck snapper that's done in that. I sort of did it in a bit of a shot. I think that wasn't contrast, so that was like what
Like
red is it?
layer.
I think it was Mephiston red or whatever, just layer painting and stuff. But I think I did
Yeah.
mix a little bit of silver into it initially, so I just had that bit of metallic, and then I obviously edge highlighted with silver, so it sort of comes up quite metallic-y looking. So I might do the same type of thing on that.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah, man, that's good, man. So Andrew and I are going. We're starting a Beastman army because I bought some, and then we were chatting on Messenger yesterday. I said, "Oh, should we do this together and maybe even like hobby on it together, like to try to get it up?" So I reckon we'll have to come up with something like that where it's like mostly contrast and really simple 4 or 5 colors or something, and just smash it out.
Yeah, I reckon we split it down, the painting down the middle. I'll undercoat them, and you do all the rest.
Yeah. Well, if you build an undercoat.
I built an undercoat. No. You should be able to sort something out.
So
I think a lot of people have been doing that with the slow grows. Yeah, starting at 500, going to 750. So yeah, I think that's a good way to go. Like it's not too full on. I think the only problem with those slow grows they've been finding is like if people take like a big Lord character on something, like it just blows out it. But that's all slow grows. They're just too hard to kill. Yeah, I reckon, Matty, what you've done is perfect because that's what I'm looking at doing, just a simple contrast red and contrast brown, and then using that maybe four contrast colors, and then maybe like the lead belcher for weapons with a bit of rust. Just like you said, something simple because you got to go, what, 150 odd bloody rats.
God,
It's a lot of painting, isn't it? Oh, you didn't do contrast. Oh, that's even more work. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I thought that grey black sort of color was the contrast black over that dark grey over white. So it is just grey. Oh, that's a bit of work then. So that'd be more than 4 colors then, wouldn't it? How many colors you got? What, 7 or 8?
a few. I think with these Night Goblin rebasing and stuff, I'm starting to convert to the idea of just paint everything off the base, and then because I'm like Josh, where usually I'd glue the figure on the base and do everything on it. But now I'm like, oh, much easier, especially if you just super glue the guy.
I thought Australians hate American football.
Oh, Oh, yeah, no. Well, some do, I guess, but pretty big in sports. So.
It is getting pretty popular over here, actually.
Yeah,
I've got quite a few mates
that are over there making some money. But I've always, man, what am I, 45, and I've followed it since I was about 12, and I'm a contrarian, so that's why I play war games, because no one else likes it, and when I liked American football, no one else liked it, so I think that was what it was. And then if you don't know our area, Newcastle was a steel town up until, when was that, Andrew? Late mid-90s did BHP shut down?
Oh, yeah. Well before I wasn't here. But yeah, it would have been about.
Okay, you weren't, okay, yeah. So BHP is like, we are a steel making place, and then obviously Steelers are steel making in the States. So that's why. Oh, just sort of, yeah. And they were really good back then when I started as well. They were a good team. So
just
them.
Pick the winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They weren't winning, but they were a good team still. So that was good.
Yeah.
And just stayed with them ever since.
Been painting off the bases and painting off the base and then do all the bases in one go. Yeah. That's what I kind of do.
Yeah, that's what I heard about Pittsburgh. Yeah. Yeah, well, this is making me think that's the right thing to do. Sexy. It's just so much easier to smash them out. I'll still do a little bit of basing. Once I glue the guys on, I'll do the edges, and I'll
be back.
Flat, but yeah. But yeah, it was a bit of a message. I mean, I still haven't cut the little tabs off the Night Goblins yet. That's going to go everywhere, but it's just so much. Getting the rest of my Black Orcs, they were plastic glued on, so I really had to just hack them off. So it's a bit annoying, but hopefully no more rebasing once this is all done. I mean, I've still got heaps more to rebase, I should say, but hopefully they don't go and change the basing again. I haven't been to Pittsburgh. I've only flown through it, so one day I will get there. So obviously Australia, it's a bit hard to get to the East Coast. Well, it's a bit annoying.
All right.
I'll go pick these beastmen up from the post office today.
Yeah.
They went to rather than my house. I just wasn't sure if it was going to be here. So
yeah, we'll have to definitely come up with a little plan, because I don't know, maybe we'll have to look at building an army, and then I can try and procure couple of chariots, and then maybe some.
I found a couple of STLs for the chariots. I mean, I'm not in a rush, but if I get because I won't have the 3D printer to the end of June, I reckon.
Yeah. What's up to you?
Probably not.
Just depends on what GW stuff you want. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, if we can find them, we might as well get them. I guess. But maybe we should do a list with stuff from the Vanguard boxes and then work out what we want.
Yeah, they're pretty good boxes for what's currently.
Well, you get this
decent
6 Dragon Ogres then, because you get 3 per box, don't you?
Yeah, because the only other thing's going to be the Minotaurs, which I can maybe try.
But then we get them from AOS, wouldn't we?
Yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking. I could maybe look at buying them or something.
And then, what was the other things we liked? The Harpies, was it Harpy? Do they have flying stuff?
Furies?
Furies. There's heaps of different models you could use.
Oh, there's heaps, yeah. So many different ones. Because I think some of those Furies are pretty old. But you could probably get like I think Age of Sigmar got Furies. For one of them anyway. They've got a good model.
This junk bit said, which night goblins am I using? Hang on, that was another question. Sorry, I'm not looking. I keep missing people's comments. These are the battle for Skull Pass ones, I think. I've got like 60 painted. They're pretty, I mean, they're not great. Where is it? Not a great paint job, but they're good enough. I figure what will do is if I want to use better ones, like the ones that came out in 7th or 8th, which I have a few of them, because they're only super glued on, over time I can just snap them off and add the newer ones. But I figure the way night goblins are in this type of army, I don't really care. As long as they're painted, they're going to be in little units of 10 probably. Automatic delivery machines. Yeah, they do look pretty small. I do have one unit here that I did patch on existing bases before I fully redid the bases. So the white sand there, I need to patch. That was the legs, that were the feet of the Black Orcs. So, and then I'm going to use some of my old squigs because I've got new squigs. I'm going to use some of the old ones just to unit fill as well, just to make them look a bit normal. So that unit's ready to have its base patched and then paint the little weird moon shapes and stuff on the side. So they'll come out okay. But yeah, I think I've got another 30 here to do. So I'll have 40 rebase night goblins. But I still have another 20 to go if I want to. They're just on 20s. But I'm running out of, like you are, Andrew. I was running out of 25s. So I've ordered a bunch. I've ordered a bunch of 25s and 30s for the Beastmen as well.
Oh, yeah, sweet. Yeah, Sexy is right. The Furies from, Warcry. That's right. I was trying to remember where they were from. I'd seen some good Fury models getting around.
They're better, are they? Yeah, I'll have to have a look at that.
Yeah, they look sweet. Yeah, we won't talk about how many models we're going to print, Maddie. Gomez going to print boxes. That's what Todd said that before because Todd hit me up for a game. Maybe next Friday, I think we might be doing one. Then he was saying, don't buy anymore because once you get the printer, he said you'd be printing stuff left, right, and center.
Yeah, true.
So I was like, yeah, shit.
Well, worst case, we'll sell some of the stuff, that's the thing. Like if you bought stuff down the track that you're never going to use and you're going to 3D print, just sell it, I guess.
I need to split AOS 4 box with Stormcast. Oh, yeah. I haven't even seen what comes in that box, actually. Bulk clan
We went to that pub the other day. That was all the ones that comes in it.
Yeah. I forgot. It's got clan rats. I didn't see what else it's got. Might have that gun, that big gun. I might have a look, actually.
Yeah, it does. I think it's got that big rattling gun thing, whatever it is, the 3 Jezzails or whatever, or maybe 6, 3 or 6, can't remember.
Oh, yeah. I was surprised there's no more Plague Monks, because to me, I thought the Plague Monks are quite an old-looking model.
They might have other stuff in there.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure, because Plague Monks in Age of Sigmar, do they come under a different army? They kind of, they split
maybe.
them. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe. Don't know. Oh yeah, I did the Red Hoods on there. I don't know. Actually, like I saw a Night Goblin set that had like more of a tan colored hood, which I thought looked cool as well. But again, these are guys I painted, when I got back into 8th, so they're I just went with the red because red's so easy to paint. But yeah, it is what it is now. That's the only thing with my orcs. They're all a bit haphazard, but then I think maybe that's better anyway, because why would orcs always wear a uniform? Seems a bit weird.
Yeah.
I've got 20 Black Orcs to rebase, and I'll have 20. Is it 20?
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm a bit short actually. I've got Black Hawks undercoated. I think I need to paint a few Black Hawks to flesh out a unit of 24. And then I did do these guys as well. Ready to paint the shaman dude. Because this guy is pretty ugly, if you can even work out what he is. You know, the guy who's screaming out the...
Yeah, it looks a bit weird.
Yeah. But I did think if one of the goblin, like if you did like a flying carpet shaman or something, you could use this guy because at least it looks like he's flying.
Yeah.
And with this Night Goblin BSB, I'm definitely going to paint this thing red for the big red raggedy flag.
Yeah, he looks awesome, eh?
Or maybe you're not going to have him in a unit where you'd want the red raggedy flag, so it might have to be the... Basically, every banner I should paint red, just so that way, if I need to use the red raggedy flag,
Red raggedy flag.
That's a big red raggedy flag. Yeah, Black Hawks are awesome in Old World as far as I can see. Just because you can put them in core and everything now, they're like just better.
Yeah.
But let's see about cutting some of these off. Are we going to go flying and smash the camera?
At least you're wearing glasses.
Yeah. Actually, I might run out of room next to me to put stuff. Well, I can't wait to get most of the orcs done on the right bases because I just haven't felt like playing them because they haven't been based properly. I do have those adapter trays, but I probably don't have as much as I need.
Yeah.
So might get a few more of them in case I want to play the demons because they're all needing rebasing. Welcome for input on this. I want to find... I was thinking of just going out to the bush and try to find a piece of like bark or something. But basically, I want to find a piece of bark that can start off skinny, like around a 50 mil, but then goes out like, like something that you'd stand on, like say that's the bark. What I want to put that big Zench guy, the Lord of Change on it, but because the bottom of it's 50, I could sit it on a 50 mil and play him as a Demon Prince. The Demon Prince is 50 by 50, but you can go to 100 by 150 if you want.
Yeah.
But why would I want to? And I wouldn't want to play him as a Lord of Change because that's a behemoth or whatever. I want to play him as the Demon Prince because then at least he's 360-degree line of sight. He's not as tough.
Yeah.
That way I can use the big Lord of Change guy, but still run around and fly around on a 50.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
The demons are weird. The Zench ones, that you can put a lot of magic missiles in and they get +1 to cast straight away and then +1 if they're, I don't know, units of 5 or 10, whatever it is. So you can be shooting out a lot of these little magic missiles. You can do a bit of damage because they all can be on Demonology, which has also got the magic missile signature spell.
Do they still swap to blues and then
no, they've got the blues as a different unit. I don't think they do magic.
Yeah, so they don't split anymore.
Also, that's basically the AOS figures are in there. It's the only ones that you can't run 2 giants and 2 manglers. Yeah, because what's the price of the mangler or the giant? I can't remember. It must be over 200. I thought giants were 200. Oh yeah, sorry, it's 2,000 points. Yeah, obviously it's 500 points. I'm thinking 600 for some reason. That's the old 2400 in me. Yeah, it's 500 points. So yeah, you can't fit that in. Ooh, 3 manglers and a giant. 2 giants and a mangler, yeah. The problem is, I was thinking that against your dwarves, man, but man, they're just great targets for those troll hammers. Like they're standing there with a big bullseye on their head. Love the Slanish musician with the crazy harp. I don't even know what that one is.
Oh, it's like it's the guy's back, and there's like stuff protruding out of his back, like I don't know if they're muscles or like
What type of
tendons,
figure is
and
it? Just to like.
it goes into a harp. So yeah, it's like this lady's playing a harp. There's this guy bent over, and then like all these tendons and stuff are like the strings of the harp. So his back's
Oh,
like cut open. It's like, yeah, it's pretty, it's pretty full on. You see it as like, oh.
But is that so? What is that though? Is that like a demon or is it like a daemon?
Yeah.
All that?
Oh yeah, it's like a lady. She's like playing a bloke's body as a harp, like his part of his back. Yeah, Blood Eagle looks just like that. Have you ever seen have you seen Vikings, Gomo, where they're like
Oh,
they
I've been
cut
like episode 1 or something. That was it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nah, they part of the like some of the killing people, like if they execute them for like being traitors or whatnot, they like cut their back open with like their little axes and then fold their ribs and then like pull their organs and their bloody lungs out.
They're obviously dead, or they do it while they're alive.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. It's like yeah. But yeah, kind of they cut some of it out, but like obviously it's all a lot of it's implied, but yeah, you do kind of see some of it, and it's like a bit like it's a bit yeah. Anyway,
I'll have to find it. So it's on AOS, it's in the demon section, is it?
yeah.
No, hang on. Let's.
No, it's nuts.
Oh, that's not. That's the wrong website. Hang on. Sorry. Being on the web at the moment.
If you just look up Slanesh harp, I'm sure it'll come up.
Oh, well, yeah, I probably could have just done that. I was going to look through their actual store.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, yeah. Infernal Enrapturous or something. Is that the one? Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. Let me share this. Hang on. Where are we? Oh, it's annoying I can't just switch the screen share to a different one.
Yeah. Old love.
What's it there? Can you get a closer shot? No. There. God. Yeah, they might have to consider whether or not these are PG at some point, eh?
Yeah.
What the? Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's a pretty disturbing one for GW, really. Like some of them are disturbing, but in a not
Yeah.
yeah, like you've got to like imply it yourself, whereas this is pretty good. Oh god. What would you use that in the Old World for though? It's pretty big, isn't it? Like how big is that base?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Age restriction, 12 plus.
Your 12-year-old brings that home, you'd still be a bit
Ouch.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, but they won't sculpt nipples. I don't know why nipples always get the the rough end of the stick.
Nips died up. Well, I'm just waiting on glue to dry now.
That's the thing with like maybe hopefully this happens with Old World, but I think we talked about this at some point. I don't know if it was on the pod or not, but you know how good the AOS figures have been over the last, 10 years or 8 years, whatever it is now. And if we were getting that volume and stuff for an Old World game, how good they would be. They probably wouldn't be as crazy, obviously, but
Yeah.
the level and the details so good.
Yeah, 100%.
Like even well, you saw that with the Bretonians, I guess, with the Foot Knights. Just a shame that they're probably not a very. I don't know. Does anyone actually take them? I don't know. I haven't seen many Brett lists taking them.
Nah.
Hope that cutting isn't way too loud. Yeah. I need to get some fanatics though. I've got 6 fanatics, 4 of which were painted, and I was like, I found 4 fanatics, right? They're like the old metal ones, these guys.
Yeah.
And I was like, why do I have 4? I swear I've got 6. And so I went out, went through all my Orc and Goblin stuff, couldn't find them, and then oh, look at that! Sorry, I just got sidetracked. Sexy said you can go 1 bone grinder, 1 giant, and 3 manglers. Target saturation. Okay. Yeah. Good point. Because you take him as an ally, necessary mercenary, isn't it? Yeah, so use a different slot. Interesting.
Oh.
Have to look at that. Oh yeah. Anyway, so and then I found like some old figure cases that had like really old like 3rd and 4th edition stuff, and there was 2 more Night Fanatics in that, and I knew I had 6, but they were like my old like paint job when I was like 14 or whatever. So they're in simple green. But I was thinking just try and pick up the 1 box of the newer Fanatics.
Yeah.
Because some of the Fanatics, the old metal ones that I want to use in that 4th edition redo, then I'll do for that battle, that battle report. I'm going to remake that battle report over time. It's going to be a while. But,
I need to look up these bloody manglers. Do they just bounce through units still?
No, they end up charging effectively.
Oh, okay.
They're not as debatable whether or not they're as good, because they're really only still tough for 3 wounds, I think. Maybe with heavy armor, that's it. So you can shoot them off. I think the most powerful thing now is because the way random movement works, that you don't have to get them out of position. You can just mostly move. So I think that's useful.
Yeah, because I've only got so much shooting, so I can't really. It's one of those things, isn't it? What do you accept? I mean, you kind of want to. I don't know. I'm one of those people that kind of like try and focus fighter down something rather than try and pip off wounds on different models.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, Matt. Yeah, they're random movement, but you can direct them, and so you have to wheel. Basically, they're not like the old random movement, but because you don't have to go the full amount, I think that's pretty useful for random movement, because I think that's half the problem. Like sometimes one of your random movements will like shoot off 17 inches, and the rest of them will be like back, and then it's a bit easier. They'll take them out. And you can't do that shenanery like going into the flank. If you're in the front arc, you got to charge the front arc.
You got to be in the front. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that was a bit taking the piss, like random moving. It's like, but I don't know. Each their own. I was thinking about, and Maddie might even be interested in this, if I can pull off bringing Skaven to the Canberra.
How would you get it done in time? Well, you wouldn't.
Well, I've got a bunch of clan rats that are painted. I've got 2.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. A lot of the army was painted. I didn't. Yeah. It's not. The only thing is I'd have to paint up 20-something storm vermin. I don't think I'll take the screaming bell, but I'll probably take the plague furnace, whatever it's called. Yeah. Because the bell was pretty expensive. I'll still probably take a level 4 Gracier, but I'll probably just have him running around on the ground. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. So yeah, I was thinking of doing that.
Is that just for something different, like just for?
I just want to see how they go, because there's all these lists getting around. Like I'm quite intrigued, because people are like, oh, this is so OP and this and that. That's why I want to take those banshees the other day, just to see actually how they go.
Yeah. It was a bad. In hindsight, like if I had more in an army that had a bit more magic or magic missiles that was actually useful, you'd probably magic them off pretty easy, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Because they're
yeah,
only tough 3, is that right? Yeah.
yeah.
I think
Well, I was
that was
thinking about.
my... No, you're right. You go.
Oh no, you go. So I'm just
I was just
answering.
saying, like, in that game, I was figuring, like, in hindsight, I'm sitting back going, I was so worried about, like, the not being able to attack those other, the ghosts, what are they called? The
Yeah,
spirit hosts,
Spirit Host.
the hex rates, that I put that guy out on the flank. It probably would have been better to have him in the middle, who's got the sword,
Yeah,
take out whoever's there. But then obviously, yeah, knowing hindsight, which is dumb, you'd think I would know ahead of time, but I knew you had 3 screams. My view would have been, let's just take the screams out, and I can't take the big one out easy, so why not go as hard as I can into the banshees,
yeah.
which I just didn't do. But I didn't have a lot. I had like 1 magic missile, didn't I? But
Enough. Yeah, it would take
like,
to kill one.
yeah, that's right. So anyway, hindsight's 2020.
And the thing is with that list, like I don't think it's that OP if you're running the general on a mortis engine, because any army with half decent shooting is just going to blow your mortis engine away, and then you're done. So it's like everything just fades away from there.
The thing, I really don't think it was an OP list at all. Like it didn't. Yeah,
it was just a bad matchup. I think it is. It would be against certain people, as in like the screams, the wailing dirges are quite powerful. And I think in certain lists, like possibly if you didn't have the mortis engine, you might have like the level 4 just in a big block at the back that you can't kill, maybe. And you had like 2 dirges running on the what are they called? Not the Vargas, the
Terragos.
Yeah. That could start getting a bit dicey.
Yeah. I think I need to get another glue out, but anyway, this should be right for a bit.
Yeah, Matt, I was looking at doing the taking a level 2 plague priest on the plague furnace and running possibly just the level 4 Gracia. Just I don't even know where I'm going to stick him, but I think he would be quite good running demonology, because demonology seems like it's probably one of the best laws currently.
Be good, yeah. Just can't use it.
Yeah.
Use it, so it's worth trying. That magic missile looks scary.
Yeah.
The summoning, whatever it's called.
Oh yeah. No, there are. There's almost all the spells in demonology are pretty good.
Mm.
But yeah, I definitely think you're right about the tournament setting. Like, they seem very hit and miss. Like, I don't think you're going to win a tournament, but I just to see how they go. Like, I reckon they'd be maybe mid pack if you had a half decent list.
Skaven, you mean?
Yeah, Skaven. Old MJB was just saying they're decent, but yeah, in a tournament setting, they're probably going to not go so well in one game. But yeah, I don't know. Do you reckon Giselles are good, Matt? The only thing is like the ballistic skill 3, I find like you're putting a lot of money into. I don't know if I'm missing something. Everybody loves Giselles. I'm like, oh, maybe got to relook at them. I might be looking at them wrong. Because I dare say Giselles, you'd probably run maybe 6, I'd be guessing, or 6 or 9 just to get a.
Are they in units of 3, or are they just separate? How do they work?
I think it's a minimum 3 to 6 or something. But yeah, I reckon you'd have to concentrate fire, like maybe on like something big. So if there was like a monster or something like that, you could throw a bunch of shots into it. Or maybe knights, because I think it's -3 AP. I'll have a look. I'll look them up.
What's the go with because I haven't run into this yet, like the plague furnace and the like, they're not in the unit anymore or something, are they? They pull along.
They're
whatever it's called. Sounds like a share thing.
Like
what does
one
that
unit
mean?
of Giselles per warlock price. Oh yeah. So they got to be within so far of a unit, and then they can use that unit's movement characteristic. So you'd probably stick it in between 2 units, sandwich it in, and then that
But
would
it sits.
charge.
It doesn't sit at the back. It still sits sort of at the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you want to get in combat. The
Yeah.
plague furnace is pretty good in combat. Like really, it's really freaking good. Where are my Skaven? What have I done? Here we go. They, yeah, a unit of 3. You get 1 unit of Giselles per what? That's the one thing that Skaven's got a lot of, like, you got to take this to unlock this, which, well, not a lot, but there's definitely some of it, which is a little bit annoying.
Bit annoying, yeah.
Although I think that's in quite a few of the lists, so probably just talking about Mars. Where are they? The Rat Ogres are good, but they got Frenzy, which makes them a bit of a pain in the ass. Where is it? Oh, fuck. Big marks.
God, amazing I haven't hacked these night goblins as bad as I have. It must be pretty resilient. I might have matte varnished these guys because I thought the paint would be coming off with the one bashing them around.
The monstrosity rat. Yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about the Rat Ogres, MJB. Yeah, I reckon they're good. They're just yeah, they got Frenzy, so it's just one of those you got to be a bit careful where you sort of stick them. You don't want them getting baited out. But yeah, they seem pretty good. Yeah, Giselles, like Maddie said, yeah. So it's 36 inches. So your strength 6, -3 AP, cumbersome. So you're not going to want to move. So you need them sitting in a good spot. Magic attacks, which is actually pretty good for taking out if there is something like your Banshees. So if you had a hill, that would be perfect just to stick them with. Yeah. So not too bad. Like you said, what is it? Yeah, 57 points, yeah, for 3. But yeah, it's ballistic skill 3. So if you're only ballistic skill 3, like to me, you're only sort of getting maybe, I don't know, well, obviously 1 to 2 hits per turn.
Yeah.
Just sort of, I don't know.
So what did you say the strength and stuff was? You said it was AP.
It's AP 3, strength 6.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like if you had enough numbers, so if you had, what, 3 units of those or whatever, well, it's unit size 3 plus, so you could maybe have just one big unit of 6 for almost 100 points. I'm guessing you might, yeah, maybe you could get 2-3 wounds off. So, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like one of those matchups. It's like anything, isn't it? Like, you know, sometimes it's just, if you're taking out Grail Knights or something, it's probably a great little unit, but I'd take one big unit of 6. Yeah. It's definitely worth a shot, but isn't it? See how they go. Giselles or the Warp Lightning Cannon or the Pestilence type unit. Yeah. It's kind of what I was thinking. I probably wouldn't go the Warp Lightning Cannon. I don't know. There's just so much because you got to like roll the dice for how far it goes, and yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things when you need it to hit something, it probably won't go far enough. Doomwheel, yeah,
just it's a bit down.
Yeah,
it's sad with the old war machines at the moment.
Yeah, it is. The Doomwheels are good, but I'll agree with that. They're pretty good if you can get around the back and not get shot, because they throw off like 3 templates. Yeah, I reckon that'd be really good. The Doomwheels. Got 2 Doomwheels sitting in my little.
They're easy to get. Like you can just take 2 per 2,000 or something, is it? Or can you take even more?
For Doomwheels? I think they come into my rare slot, which was a problem because I wanted to take 2 hell pits because the hell pit's actually really, really good. So yeah, rare you can get, 25%. So 1 hell pit per 1,000. So I want to take 2 of them. If you've got a warlock, you can take 1 doom wheel per 1,000 and 1 warp lightning cannon per 1,000. And then if you got a clan pestilent, well, plague priest, you can take a plague claw catapult or the plague censer bearers. And the plague censer bearers are actually pretty good as well.
Right.
So yeah, rare slot. It's like one of those ones where you really, really want to take stuff in the rare slot.
More rare. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you got stuff in the rare slot and you're just like,
Yeah.
But,
And they don't have that. Like, there's nothing where you can.
Yeah.
Is there anything in that list where it's like if you take, a certain warlord thing, then it becomes special? Is there anything like that, or not really?
Nah, not for those. I think that's. Oh yeah, let me have a look. I didn't think there was. So if you take a plague monk, you can get like plague priests in special. Then you can have 1 unit. So this is in special. You got to take an engineer, like Maddie said before, just to get access to Jazales in special, and also the poison wind globadiers, which I don't mind. I actually thought they were pretty trash, the poison wind globadiers at the start, but they're actually quite cheap. So if you took a unit of like 10 of those and somebody charged you actually, or if you can, because they're skirmishers, and you can move up, possibly win them, take the charge, and then poison win them again. You're actually going to do quite a bit of damage. It's only strength 2, but I think it's no armor save. So against things like knights, like toughness 3 knights, I reckon that they'd go really well. But yeah, they're not as good as they were in 7th. I know that much.
So how much have you got on Skaven to turn it into an army then? Oh well, like you just rebase. You won't rebase. You just do the adapters.
Oh, I'm trying to work out. So I don't know.
They all on rounds still?
They're all on rounds.
Cool. Okay.
The hell pits I'll have to change. I need to come up with a list and maybe pull my finger out a bit. Because worst comes to worst, I could just take the dwarves, but I think you're gonna have to submit your list 2 weeks out, which is probably 2 weeks away now, isn't it?
The only worry I have with this tournament is I don't even know if we'll get in. Either.
Oh, is it? Oh, have you not got a ticket?
No. Did you get one?
No.
No, they haven't opened up. I don't think the shop will put it on their website, and he hasn't said they've done that yet. But they've only got like 12 or 16 spaces. But they say they'll get more if the other ones don't get as many. Because
they've only got 16 spaces.
Not as big.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So I want to try jump on it if we can, but otherwise I have to go to a different one, I guess. Which I was thinking that Goulburn one day, but then they've just changed it, I think, to a different date.
Yeah, okay.
Which I can't do, I don't think. I'll have to check. It's like the first weekend of July now, and I can't remember. I think I'm away then. I can't remember.
Oh.
If I'm traveling, I'd rather go to the 2-dayer. But maybe Ben can try get some more spots. Let's see.
Yeah.
Well, once I know it's out, I'll tell you straight away. Well, I could probably even, if it comes out and I can get 2 tickets, I might just buy 2, or something. I don't know. That works.
Do you remember what it's called, Gomo? The one in Canberra?
Oh, Belcon 2, I think.
Oh, that's right, Belcon. Yeah, I was trying to remember. I went looking for it today and I couldn't find it. Like Ben's things on the Australian Facebook group for the tournaments, but the link isn't working. So it's like, you can't view this link. So I don't know if it's a link for a group that I'm not in. I'm guessing like a Canberra group.
Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, because I think I'm in that one.
Yeah, because I'm not.
I can see it.
It's about 4.5 hours from where we are. 4 or 5 hours, somewhere in that realm. All right. I've actually got to go.
Yeah, well, it is. about an hour that we've been going. So yeah, no, you're right, man.
Yeah,
Thanks for
sorry,
turning up.
I need to have a look at something. Don't go ask me what it is.
What is it? Figure related? Not the house. Oh god.
No, it's not house related. It's a little. There might be a little devil with a wang poking in my ear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a look at it anyway. It was Skaven related. I just want to see what he's got.
Okay,
He
sounds good.
said he can't send pictures, which has got me a bit sus.
No, you're gonna get murdered or something.
Yeah. Well, that's it. It's in Woodbury. So if I go missing, just say he was going to Woodbury.
That's where my girlfriend's boyfriend lives. It's probably not his house though, but yes, Woodbury's an interesting.
Yeah, I've been out there. Some characters.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right. Thanks.
No, we usually keep it to an hour and a bit, so we might close out anyway, guys. Thanks for coming along as usual, everyone. And anyone else who's listening back to this, if you haven't subscribed to Old World Fanatics, do that and subscribe on YouTube, I guess. And hopefully next week you'll see more figures because we'll have Beastman starting and stuff. It'll be fun. And Skaven. Okay, everyone get back to work or get back to hobbying. See you on the next one. Thanks, guys. See ya.
Yeah.